Hey guys, Scott Bullard here with Authentic Restoration again. This time I'm going to be doing just a roof inspection for a customer. Going to get up on the house, take a look, see what kind of shape a roof's in. Not doing a maintenance package today, just mainly an overall inspection to let her know the shape of her roof. First thing I notice, there's no wall flashing in this wall. That's a big problem. I'm shocked it's not leaking, already rotten, but it's not. So it's holding up right now real well. That's going to eventually be a big problem right there. No wall flashing in the wall. The other thing, just getting up here, already seeing some evidence of some wind damage, where wind comes through and lifts these shingles up, creases the tops of these shingles, causing the matting to break. Next storm that comes through is going to probably rip this off. Let's get up on the roof. You can already see that the roof is in pretty rough shape. I'm going to say lack of ventilation is the big thing here. I don't know what kind of ventilation she's got yet. I hadn't made it up there. I'm going to say she's probably got one turbine, maybe two, for this 45 square house. Not going to cut it. Already can start seeing some more wind damage here. Some wind damage right here. The shingle. A lot of these are still sealed down real well, but here you can see some wind damage. Now you got some stuff that looks like hell up here. Some of this stuff here, I don't think this is hail. Doesn't look like hail, doesn't feel like hail. I think it's mainly just blisters due to the lack of ventilation. Oh, got one missing right there. Got some wind damage right over there. Right over there's one. Down there's a few. This may be one where we go back to the homeowner. Ask her. It's very possible she goes through her insurance process. Due to the wind damage she has sustained, it's very possible she can get a full roof replacement through her insurance, less her deductible. She will pay her deductible. Insurance should take care of the rest, as long as she has the correct policy. As long as she has an RCV policy and not an ACV. One thing you guys should check on your policy, make sure you have that RCV policy and not that ACV. Which we can go into something else on a different video explaining the difference between the two. But right now we're just going to go ahead and complete this inspection before it gets too hot. Some more wind damage here. And there you go. One turbine there, one turbine there, and that's it. Very, very, very horrible ventilation on this house, and that's what's causing a lot of this here. Now the north slope, which is back here, you can see it's real stained up. Some people ask, why does that stain up? You know, is there anything I can do? Not really. Some people want to pressure wash it. I don't suggest that, because you'll wash off a lot of the granules, a lot of the life of the shingle. You could also cause leaks by doing that if the guy, whoever you hired, doesn't know what he's doing. One thing I do see is all of her pipe boots. There's 4 here. They're all cracked. Again, that's where your 7 to 10 years come in. That's all they're going to last. A maintenance package would have probably stopped her from having these leaks. If she's having any, which I will guarantee she is. One thing you can tell, you heard me mention hail a little earlier, that I didn't think it was hail. Well, all these soft metals, this aluminum, it's very soft. Turbines are very soft, caps are very soft. none of them have hail hits in them. So it shows to me that what I was looking at right there just confirms that's not hail. All your gutters down there, another place to indicate hail. They're all clean. They're clogged up, a little dirty, but no hail hits. So let's ease over to this side. I can see there's a wind right here on the back, which I'll get down here and show you kind of what we're looking for. You can see here, got a crease all the way across it there, and it's loose. It's broken. The wind's just lifted it up. The roof is very, very slick, so bear with me while I move a little slower. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 in a 10 by 10 square of wind here. Depending on who her insurance company is, I do believe they would buy this roof and provide her with a full roof replacement, less her deductible. Again, there's her boot. That one's cracked as well. Now, while I'm up here, since I'm going to pitch the idea to insurance to her, see what she wants to do, I'm going to go ahead and kind of take my pictures of what we do, what we look for while we're up here getting everything ready for an insurance company. Just going to turn my camera on here. Pictures of valley metal is one important thing that the insurance companies wants. You can see it right here. Typically they don't want to pay for this because it's not damaged by hail or wind. Well, it's nailed down over top of the shingles. It's got to come up. You're not going to replace it. Some companies try to, but you're not going to. Another problem that I also noticed just sitting here, notice her gutter is cut all the way through her shingle because whoever ran the gutters put them too tight into this valley, and they are completely cut through. This is a leak. I'll guarantee she's having a leak. The decking underneath it is soft. This is a pretty big problem here. Alright, one thing you want to do if you're going through the insurance company, take a lot of photos. Photos are your friend with the insurance. So, the best thing to do is kind of go around, get all the elevations. Depending on who does your estimating, who writes up your estimates, our owner writes up our estimates for us, and he likes to see everything kind of in a counterclockwise or clockwise kind of photo album. That way he can follow my pictures, and it kind of tells him more about what he's looking at as well. So that's how I take my photos. Zoom in on some of the damage. You can see I'm not going down there because it's a 12-12. Got some shingles already coming out. So that kind of gets my overall pictures. It's always good to snap pictures of damage. That way you have records of that for the homeowner. And you have it for the insurance if they ask for some. You definitely always want to check the number of layers on the roof, and then anything else on the roof that looks just out of place, damaged already. I did see one thing on the way up. I'll show you guys while I'm coming back down. Get this ledge. take a picture of this apron flashing here that's nailed down. Insurance companies like to conveniently leave that off, but you still have to manipulate around it. You should get paid for it. So let's ease on down here. Well, without falling off this thing. Okay, you remember the wall flashing I was talking to everybody about? Take a picture. Insurance should cover that. That's building code that needs to be replaced. Insurance should cover it. There's your broke window. If I got to throw some shingles off, she sees that cracked window, so I go ahead and take a picture of it. Same thing with the window here. Notice how it's completely rotten. Mainly because there's no flashing. Everything comes down behind it, runs up against this window.